News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
Live, digital, and on your smartphone. The radio is hot.
What trying to jump on the other fucking
entertainment review.
and then it's over to some
Entertainment,
I bring another
entertainment review.
Pressing in the bottom for to the sea.
Entertainment, entertainment review.
Now I'm my man the fans, I'm the fans, I'm the fans.
It's a Samini afternoon. It's a Dagati.
Oh na na na.
Oh yeah. Woo!
Can't believe say I got me cool. I'm on the side, mama you want the best of me go promise to enjoy me cool. Alright cool. I can't believe say I got me cool. I'm on the side, mama you want the best of me go promise to enjoy me cool. Yeah. Well my nigga they brother for me. Baby no be good for my head though. Bug up on and you better me. Minya baby I know one thing just to cool down my head though. So the bajai samai, the batim ya sum tum, me come janai. Waka be banana resi ya shende bisa sewai. Aswan can be so no can you dikai. Maybe me down my wesi. Sewa mesi dai na that chipi mesa me chima be fie my betna. Me buy a mesi. What the mesi can now worry buy a geti. I came and kumo alright kumo. I can't believe say I come in kumo. I'm on the side, mama you want the best of me go promise to enjoy me kumo. Alright kumo. I can't believe say I come in kumo. I'm on the side, mama you want the best of me go promise to enjoy me kumo. Mama will miss calls, ma send the voice notes.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I was.
Pull. Yaga you. Na say. Na aboche ko say. Sa ahoboko de. Ugusu twa ponko ne sia na se ugusu horo nkura na ho.
Yeah, kozu.
O kana boko bi sinu guso. A metu bibia edan me sise me wia ne sa. Etimi so akata is kakra bi. Edisen be 50,000. E mami. Na meeting fam stars ni wie.
All right, well, Mati.
Why? Mate. Bye-bye. Okay. Asia. Bombokrat.
Unim say maba.
Send the voice notes. Me family be say money a groom my nigga. My clock the TikTok. Been waiting all day. Trying to be for me and I was send the Uber. Canina me pens and I fed ya me bubuda. Eto da blue kiosk. Ona me buda. Reni me shodi geti. Give me home me kwesi dia ya nati. Makumbo me obiba. Maybe me do my kwesi. Ewo me si da ina da chipi me sa me chima.
Brian Kwampa.
Me buy na kwesi. What the music and now worry buy.
Ewie ya chance ye ba bedin komo atini entertainment review Benadadia.
I can't believe say
Yeah, Fremi Kwesi Abuaje akasma du na no me nsabo.
mama ya wa. Let's me go promise to enjoy me.
Brian Kwam Samini.
I can't believe say I can't be cool. I'm on the side, mama ya wa. Let's me go promise to enjoy me. Yeah. Oh, I feel the bug on my embrace. Hey, bug on my embrace. I feel the bug on my embrace.
Asia. Odam. Hwe. Minu mama bo chefu.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
Okay, all right. So my member studio no hanu say na Tilly atena say na yenin komo awie microphone na mentio. Menim say dwumadie mienu ekoso. In fact, ba akokra dem ye so say by now no omgusu a omo ye awie kra. Minim teach you more entertainment industry no art entertainment sesa dwumadie mote ho popoya ne Accra International Conference Center and as Ajumedi we air course or say return conversations no the role of film and music in uniting the global African family Ebusiano and Womeshia Kasama phone be Jason Carter, Jasmine Young, Trigmatic Bekasa was here, Rocky Darwin Bekasa, Piwa Adobuatin Bekasa was here, Samson Robert Hardy, Juliet Ibrahim, Amakia Berbeseso Safo, AJ Johnson, Womanina, one Bekasa, Ewa Yesa, Jumedi, Ase, and I pay 10 o'clock crown. I'm say, Omo Ashas, yeah. Minim se Omo Yakas Yakase, so be Omo Dia. Ena uye non so efiriwa ba konso baso enyumre no 9 kopim nonson eno baso multi choice head office no say future of the Ghana movie industry bright or bleak na akasama fone bi efwa kisi nyame George Bosompem Peter Sedofia and Prince David Osei, Ivan Kwashiga, Womina Bekasa Osei Media say Graphic Showbiz Forum no and then you bring no 9 copy nonson. I'm sure if you missed the other one, which is Return Conversations, no cry me sure say once you are someone or art in entertainment, you try and just get to multi choice office head office head office and then you bring no 9 Tilly meaning say okoye Return Conversation or fast here so far you ko hu say djumedi call here my member na me manu akwa ba na yen hye nkomo na Tilly.
Yes,
so Return Conversation Oko fast here.
I make a fast here. Me jo hontem send your bear me me free hontem because na me wo rounds me. But so far I think said me who you know was good, and clearly this is not the first time I won't have you be saying, but I think said this is ahead of another beyond the return celebration. You pese ye no as a way no ye dey proper kwemu starting conversations that would interest people in the diaspora. Send your bear. The idea say only say Ghana we have an agenda here pushy as a country when it comes to GTA, people to come and film in the country. And you know, sa agenda no I see say all of these things are part of that conversation. I be making more people to come into the country. Sa film tourism na person achieve, you know. This is one of the ni kakra as a propel sa conversation. And of course, I think what I saw was good. And the people on the panel, said be or either music and I say film and people who have their roots in the diaspora, and some of them so Oman naturalizer be Ghanaians. I know say AJ or ben naturalizer be Ghanaian. And you know the conversation was a bit broad, and I like one of the women on the panel. Jasmine Young, I think according to her, I said there's always conversations over 400 years. There's been conversations. Now it's time for action. So
just a Casano
Dawson. Now it's about it's time for action. The open say after this kind of forums, talking stage, cause on no per day. What's not brocho African is action than talking.
Yeah.
It's I'm hoping that thing okay, at least in penny for na sebi na penny for be they know what action means when it comes to sebi idea now with the film industry and then the music industry and how that kind of action can actually make that global village when it comes to with movies and films. Also, I think one thing Madame Juliet Asante so she gave she gave a speech.
Okay.
And I think something she said was very salient, that programming
on panel no but so
that be on panel no but
okay.
Or be kasaya and sana you introduce the panel no for the discussion.
Right.
And she said something about the programming and how slave masters over the years they've left, but they found a way to still enslave the minds of Africans through through what we watch and what we hear. And then, according to her, she shared some statistics that Ghana is the second African country that, when it comes to game, downloading games in Africa. However, we don't have control of which kind of games are any other. So I think that is also another big conversation that needs to be had. I think Ghana, no, we are more focused on the movie music, but the gaming thing, which is now a big thing, no, as a honey and neglected. I think it was something to think about when she said it, because we are here, we are trying to say movie industry will revive it, and what kind of movies we are watching and how that kind of movies impact the society, But you see, the funny thing is, in Coranible games, what kind of games are they playing? And the kind of games they are playing, it shapes their mind into what they will become in future. And I think that's another side of the industry now. But so far, what I saw and that kind of conversations, if we add action, we have hope.
Well, but Mami Musao, Senya, Asemo Edaso, Ana Jumedieno, the theme, no. And in Yomoka, the role of film and music in uniting the global African family. Ufi hono, dear and teachupa na fe maybe, I mean, Ode Ebia ni wakeke nyina tonchen. Any theme ne da hono ufi yes. Unya bibi fi mu a resonate with any theme no call asem teacher omu gina so a omu di say dwumedie.
Okay, well, I think so from the first three panelists, I think so. First of all, they wanted to know if it's essential to even want to achieve that globalization. Why don't we as Africans do our thing and then leave those in the diaspora, whether you are African, African American, to also do your thing? But according to the panelists, no, it's essential. That unity is very essential, because currently say, per what one of the women said, there is a lot of miseducation and misinformation out there. Sad story of slavery and story is different. They are told a different thing, and that education is not them. But it is through the movies and the music now. Africans, you position to the other side. No, who say no, this thing is not as we were told. It's for them. Aside seeking the knowledge, the movie and the music has formed some form of a platform where they can also learn. So they believe that it is essential that there is that global unity through music and film. And so far to them, music and film has done a good job. So now, as she said, there has to be a bit of action attached to it. Now the musicians are doing their part, whether it's through collaborations with foreign artists or even with their own songs, or more African Sem. And now with the movies, or more African Sem to the rest of the world, there is more that has to be done to actually unite that global village or that global economy we are trying to build when it comes to the African community. And so far, I think they are on course. That conversation, they are really championing it. And I'm just hoping that once the conversation is over, we move on to the action stage. But so far, so good.
Okay. And do you think this whole thing about global African family, in terms of your senior, in fact, Obi Krabi was say, okay, well, so what is this whole thing about global African family? This whole thing about global African family, what is it?
So, per what I heard over there, I think the whole idea is to. I think it's all at the back of agenda. You're pushing for some time now, trying to bring more diaspora now. They've been disconnected with Omu roots, trying to use the medium. We can't meet them physically, and but some of our things can reach them and communicate to them. And I think one of the things that has done that for us so far, they spoke a bit about the Afrobeat music, the high life music, and how it resonates with those people there. And then also Afrobeat, and I say African music, direct or like this and now Misumi Dieni. And the music over the years and then the movies emotional from Africa has been that link they needed to link us back. And you automatic say you who say, oh, I said the year of return or not beyond the return because it's something they've heard and seen that they want to actually come and see with their own eyes. And then there was a conversation of how Ghana has to position itself, because I hear we have so many forts and castles as like a movie like Game of Thrones like this. Mucha in a lot of castles should have been some part of Ghana because we have the authentic castles now. They are dealing with our rich history, so there should have been something like that. But of course, the country is not well positioned, which is what we are doing. And you know that globalization and how it makes African a family through music and film. It has done that. It's been doing that. But we say it won't just be us creating the content and pushing it out there. They will also come and experience it, create content and push it out there, and then create that African family that we are trying to accomplish and achieve with our movies and this whole campaign we are having beyond the return, after the return, and all of that.
Okay, all right. Well, so there's another conversation. So I'm saying also the art and entertainment space, and had to do with film, the future of the Ghana movie industry. And also, Basu anyway. Now, you're president of the Film Producers Association of Ghana, Faipa Gura, James Abuaji, Edihun, come on that on future of the Ghana movie industry, bright or bleak. So, Yanko Amano Suna, Enji Kakrefi James, what I'm saying, James, what's even coming? More about entertainment review. So. Now, Pomo. Gusunka Krakra. So, Sajumedia, and Ebebasu, multi-choice head office, graphic showbiz forum, or say, future of the Ghana movie industry, bright or bleak. As the president of the Film Producers Association of Ghana, and it's the same way, Senator, I was Sajumedia, and Yebusa said, future of the Ghana movie industry, bright or bleaky? What didn't you?
Question me that what chief for any panelists now. Bright or bleak, it depends on us. Depending on the angle you better free, and in another way, it could be bleak because looking at the global trends. A lot of content, especially audiovisual, are being consumed. But as an industry, whether we would think right and take opportunity to let our content be available for consumption depends on us. That is why I say it's a very bright idea, so a very bleak idea. Because the stakeholders now, the activities contribute to that factor. For instance, sometimes the stakeholders, when we get opportunity like called me on air, and they're running the industry down. So, and unfortunately, they say the way our information travel fast now. Some of these things now, the comments, the negative things we do, they are on the net, and people read about all these things, and straight away they will write the industry off. So that is the players at here. And once the industry, the dynamism has changed now from the hard copies to the soft copies, the streaming platforms, online digital distribution. If we are able to take advantage of data. And all these and yes, what's conscious efforts and steps have to be taken to make sure that those things work in our interest.
Well, this conscious effort, working. Idea who's yes, Nyama Google Aquam, Nyama da form no. Idea yes, a bit me Emma, the future of the movie industry, very bright and saying it here.
She said the challenge I face here investment into the industry. The capital support in terms of also this streaming platform your studies and we are working on it.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to cost us about $5 million. We've sent proposal to Exim Bank for almost 2 years in the Ntiomuka. So we are looking at outside Ghana, and people have expressed interest, because they have seen how lucrative the industry is. How old is Netflix? Because within the COVID time of lockdown, Netflix subscription base in Africa. The new subscribers in Africa and the Middle East, they were able to grow Netflix by 1.7 million new subscribers from Africa and the Middle East alone. So imagine if Ghanaian industry, award access to just 1.7 million subscribers, and if each subscriber even pays 1 cedi at the end of the month, it means the industry will generate 1.7 million cedis. In those days, now the industry we are not able to generate that much. No, and we have to do certain things right. It's good we are talking about it now, but it shouldn't just end there. No pragmatic steps are taken now. Because why yes, that's why I say it depends on us. The destiny of the industry is in our hands. What we do today and tomorrow will determine whether the industry will be right or weak.
So destiny semwa mo shebreche mu nsemwa na ohwese nia eniama koi to de bia wo ha beti ebi se industry no kra egu eni ne ka ho ene wo hwe various even welfare bodies and unions ya mo wei 5 pag ya kra no mun seda mun nyina mo na so papa bia members dues so mu tuo mu ntuo hu se ne esi ko Ghana Actors Guild ajiegu just even unions ekuaku ahodo a ebia betimi aboa na ebia motimi akabi na National Film Authority yanke ne abaya daroma emra ba tambochi na nkania metimi akaka si anie ni nyina aye bibia wo honom say in terms of, because if you don't have a strong base, if you don't have the system and structures as they be aye kanoa, not just a future no ebe bleak e dia mamo o si mo destiny hye mo nsem senia mo destiny hye mo nsem yi ene kwan mo ya mo niam mo fi say yes boa
because they only that at snail pace slower than we thought because on the the general atmosphere and affects anyone because the filmmaker, the film consumer is a Ghanaian. On the Ghanaians are conservatives. A lot of people on the beginning now from the onset some distributors and filmmakers saw this and almost their platforms but we didn't support them and they collapsed and investing into that let's say you have about $100,000 now what engineers developers normal yes at the amount of capital in our pushing what convince fellow producers sell more content to be so the big so now amount for support project na pasa. Secondly, another thing of some of what we are talking about is the cost of data. Data is too expensive in Ghana, and no going forward, we will engage government to make sure say some of these things, there should be a leeway to mitigate the cost of data, because the telcos, they are ripping us off.
I suggest say idea data back from now. Saman for I don't know because me just say me nyan say sanity say data bo e form na say aman for streaming no wo mutimi dodo na timi streaming a eno na be bo ma ye film industry because maybe fan people are not streaming eno nti kan na be a film industry say and movie industry niam ba form
e kan ho patch say any panel shouldn't consume the content by thinking of the cost of data. They say I would talk data 5 cities. What if you have 2-3 minutes? But elsewhere it is virtually free. But here it is very expensive. And another factor going that money research actually said Ghanaians find it a little bit difficult supporting what is Ghanaian. Some data cost you now. Some people go on YouTube and watch content, but they don't complain about the cost of data. But when it comes to going on the platform, develop and display their Ghanaians now, and they talk about the cost of data. And the attitude is also can't be. And that is why we don't have to spew negative. We all have to come together and drive and conscientize the Ghanaians to say, this is what we have, we should support it. And I believe, say, a working. Just that it will take time. We are conservatives. Somehow conservatives. But when you so move, nobody can convince them to go back.
Okay.
And it will work. Just a young American cry.
And you would GDA pass, if I'm putting this question directly to you, sir, the future of the movie industry, who say look brighter? Obeka say aye.
Yes, because see, as I speak with you, I don't know, I don't have any empirical figures, but the recent population census may assure say in every household, on the average, they will have about 4 television sets. And also television sets that consume content. If you will have on the average 4 handsets, smartphones, and so they consume content. And and it keeps on growing and growing. And once people amount for access, having devices to consume content will increase, automatically the demand will also increase. And if we are able to position ourselves very well, the future is unlimited.
Okay, all right. You better ask James, and well, you'd be you may be account. Why?
Martin.
James Abuaji, president of the Film Producers Association, 5-pack na what they kakra ediabano onu de osu hu ni say the future of the movie industry of Ghana hanum say no bright say high pa na da so say niama yade a ohun ewo nani enko yie wo hu ni say ne we anim no say yade a industry ni kra begu enye sa na James hu no well still ewo hanum say studio no mo tili akua ni pa na menene din komo kojo kinso atranse ewo hanum say so tili. Well, James Abuaji on this particular forum about Kosu and no say future of the movie industry, bright and bleak. What's on your say bright? Mintiwe, send you also.
I think say Yankasa as a nation, there are problems ultimately mentioned back home, which is the fact that Ghana Fuankasani and shut down not yeah. And no, yeah, one big problem. I think say started free fee. Senya wo for want to send your money if you my difference when we school move how we appreciate the difference and I appreciate the outsiders anything a idea acquire a big problem. When it comes to your movie industry we Ghana me nkasa a bleak because there was a time where now you're doing movie industry you're doing movies no now just say a take it over, which means that the Ghanaian, if things are done right, there is hope. Okasaye bleak, I say, no matter what we do, but I want to stand on the very positive side and say, I think with the right things that has to be done. First of all, data boarding, but well, it depends. Oh, here with TV so I know you're different. The kind of content, the video I will share no, and the the storyline, the excitement about the production, and so many things goes into whipping up the excitement in somebody for the movie industry, because now it's not just about easy access, it's about the quality and the kind of content or emotional. People are exposed to a lot of things now. There's so many options there. The fact that I'm not even using data doesn't mean I'm going to watch it. Maybe I'll rather buy my data and watch something that is quite expensive because it might be some excitement. And there's a lot more. Yeah, opinion for agencies no, they have to put everything in order. Send your beya jai court ko. Na send your beya and your mind was some way the boa artists, any industry no. Na ebe we pay up excitement in the creators themselves no. They first have to put that in place because one more year to man or ni any jebia and that's money a ratio bia with man anymore. It shows in the kind of work they put out actually. And once they are able to do that for the agencies are able to do that for the creatives now, then there are other things no, and of course the quality of work. They see a competition title which Nigeria movies are on and they don't want to hear it, but those are your competition because in Netflix I'm sure Ghana film the next now more recommend me a Nigerian film because acquire more West African countries what you say until me sure Ghana film I want to see that quality and excitement in that thing I mean who are Nigerian and then the competition I evened out but I would want to say that the future of your industry and your bleak and your bright, but with the right measures and the kind of quality and the agencies setting up, I'm sure they can whip back the interest because at the time they had it.
Okay, me that see Tilly Kojokin this future of the Ghana movie industry and come say yeah bright and yeah bleak wo mo say minim senior osu hono minti okojo
yeah yes say ene de abe na be kire ochina ebeye enti no ni ayehu ni nei ene be me nya enkranhye say okay ochina no
amfo na kire no nto aso
exactly ochina no be ye kama na say enye kama enti yenhwe nei senia etie one ora aboaji di nkomo no okan sama na me pese me kan say baby ana me madwen ko say because ye hwa ya kachiri e ba ni technology na ya kachiri and uni obi tumrika na ono edi kan ko gina suhum na so gina piece of ma na ye say so nya hodin suru kwansa na wetimi ato na na say watwa no it is ye betimi catch up with the technological gap na we need more money set up in technological infrastructure education any amaniama ansa na yetimi akolosi and esika oboy say omu here for $5 million say easy enya de ebitimi anya na enum ya afi ompreso ocha enti baby ana me kan akose ye ntimi create a local app bia sani ebia enka na obeto CD na ebia nei no utue bia 2 CD ene enum momo ni sa all these payments platforms are bit media deal sikani adade yentimi nya bibisa in the meantime with serious marketing you bet me educate man for actors and actresses producers see omotimi aboa na ma support na yetimi nya bibisa na and osan be kan say to get
as I mean sure say Ozo can say Sadio ya Atem TV
exactly.
In fact they be individuals be near the ye bia but or say Ghana for your support you complaining but you call YouTube, you call Netflix, then you can home.
Yes.
Maybe we should also ask ourselves, those particular platforms in here attractive to Ghana phone.
Good.
Na no. Is it just by reducing it to the fact say Ghana phone support to Ghana phone? Because that one is just like a cliche. What is is it sanity? And now there is a problem.
A problem. Enti me dream one or something but two so say okay I say Oma ye be my Ghana for because to create the app no is kakesi. Inti say your banner say be a man for and subscribe producers ya form content and be go na Ghana for so antimi anya ya na yesa waboka e na me dwen ho say na wo de abetum ya say YouTube no hokoye da okan data excuse nso and osan be ansa na wo say omko YouTube omundwe om data ho enti den na question is den na mo omtimi ko YouTube a omundwe om data ho but ye die ayedin amomo ehonum no enti no app na ede ba na how do we market it den de shem okọ app no so mpo a sani obe use no features e wo so is it engaging? Yeah. Is it attractive? Say, o koso ebemu ani age say, because YouTube you koso na niama, you suggest niama na offer. Enti one way the whole day over spending no.
Yeah.
Enti are we looking at the other sides no? And KB apps na o kano. The apps na yen check it. Near from compare near one amount for pen say or lapses. One and same saba could be by now TV the share local channels ni bi kra ni adad but it do be our cost now ya na data ni system na say na run it smoothly and sa data sami ubetime ne telco si bi akọ into partnership betime design special data for packages ama some of these apps. It's nipa ne subscribe bi a unlimited obetimi akọ no ma akọ ne ma. I think say yes sa ne mani be beboa. Yen come back to omo ye app no. What are the other reasons bi omo ma ye hu? Aside say yes Ghana for and support omo ma de no. Edi mbie mu na e be go say ntimi nka say eno antini ade atom nti no. Ghana ni nya bibia ni ayememe ye mayen. There be yen hwe the other side ne okwan bi a be fa so ye de be room mu ama oma pen na yentimi fan start from there because technological gap on there e be din see betimi a close ti ye start from our own ti any be subscribe 2 cities no what me ahwe but people want to watch movies it is say better okwa and all these actresses and most of them have their following so omo jitum na say omo convince followers na we can get a number of them to subscribe they can start making money whilst we look at the broader way in the world.
But before now, Bebano back on so I am say no and I no pay meaning say ultimate for honso dia return conversation and also call so almost share and yum any sene quite bit me before and I'm fans African etimi akan nyina bob ni ka ho wadwinche e wo no so
very very good Mr. Safo send me
poster
flyer no but when to me and to me am for me could di baby ma emre we me a good thing bibia no share with adwene eni nsusu ho ne nkasa ho enti yetimi start e charging ne kasa ho and I'm happy say omode movie any music but together because audio visuals any eba sounder yenum say already no enwom to di ahim ewo wiase amana afana so ena yensini nso yade no nso ton yen yi enti se ye ka saa mienu we bom na omo tonwom anyomtofo ene omo sinitwafo producers investors ye nyina ye de ya adwene bom na ye dwene the next for the way forward I think say ebeboa ma your industry na the akoso also on besan ye biom
there be say omodie no anope na no mo say particular one
okay.
Anope but nearby so enyumre no nine no no na ye future of the Ghana movie industry.
Okay into when there
yeah Bright Oblique
first time my na mo san ye biom
and they say be organizers
into no say no more I think say say a tie koso nkomodi die ne tie koso na adesua amanfo so betimi asua wo mu no especially young ones na bom so masua ade for their future.
I mean you belong to the music side. I mean na saying also wabaya nyum to nia anesa minim what really you think sir, in terms of uniting us globally that Africans the role of is betimi enyum as music ni betimi di aye in this what unification and I be ankabuma yepe.
Yes yenum se enyum to na nso so efa yamamre eka yamamre ehu and se obi bie na no na se otonyomo ebia ne kasa oka ne accent ebetimi a kire oba bi ko a ofri se omote enyum a ewa amanone a bibi wo ho a eboa mo mu se enyum we de efri a bibrem amu na eba eti eye kwan afa so a kire ye nipa ban ne ye culture no eti se yenya adwimu po baako and so Rebecca say we have to be deliberate say okay na beyond say nyom to a pesca no ye betumi di aye in terms of uniting us any yenuanom a omo so omo wa amanone no ene ye de boy ya mamre ene ya mane ho ban senye be ya ya se enyira and say ye kan ye ho bom saa no a migidi say ne kwan so beboa nei okọ adwaman so a abibinwom yade a eton pon yi afrobeat no obia atwanani ba abehwe afrobeat but high life nso wo honom ne ade yanya problem say ekwan ben ne befa so mpo na namafo na eba na omatimi ate ase na omo so makura mu yie na omatimi aton ama omo so mbeba akire no saa problem no wo enti saa nkabom yi ba na enkomodidie ba migidi se ye won panifo atitiro omwanuma omo wonim de ewo eye ye sound ne ye kwan a ye fa so a ye de boy bibre mu nwom no nti se ye twe mu nyina aba na ye gye o ma adwene a ebeboa amen komodidie yi no matumi aye den aye kama sane ebe ya ye gina baabi ni ye bonwom amanfo nso betumi ahu se we mu de o mu free Ghana we mu free ha we mu free ha we mu free ha na nyonyama ese etimi de ba oman mu no atumi de aba eti good se sa niema we ekọ aya na ye ma ho da wo no nso no enye mo
okay
se na be ya nipa dodo na betumi akobi na ometumi akosuade
me da se ye de sankomo ebesi ewa hanum se na ya to aso tifo yakọ enim ya sure se ye ma no ensu ha ya dwumedi no mu wia ye be se di nkomo no bi e di aka ba for now yanko enim na nkomo aka no ye fanto aso.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
That's what it is. So yanko yantoa so ewie mfama mo no me saba pans my dio no en watch na your next story I dey koye ni ma to adwumedie no so say Cruise People Limited sues Black Sherif for $100,000 for breach of contract. Story no minkan kakra na memra na yemedi ho komo. The Cruise People Limited, the company in the ongoing contractual dispute with Ghanaian musician Black Sherif, has officially filed a lawsuit against him for allegedly breach of contract. The suit, which was filed at the High Court, claims that the artist failed to honor the agreement between the two parties, resulting in the cancellation of the Afro Cruise Jam concert for which he had been scheduled to perform in August. According to the plaintiff, after booking Black Sherif for the cruise event and paying half of his booking fee, that's $20,000, they expected him to create a video confirming his participation in the Greece-based event. However, the artist reportedly did not provide the video as agreed, leading to the cancellation of the booking and a loss of $18,000 for securing cabins on the cruise ship. The event organizers argue that Black Sherif Black Sherif's failure to confirm his participation jeopardized the entire event, as his availability was crucial to attracting patronage. This conduct, they claim, constitutes a fundamental breach of the agreement and warrant legal action. As part of the lawsuit, Cruise People Limited is seeking the return of $20,000 booking fee, as well as $18,000 to cover their lost cabin booking cost. They are also demanding interest on the $20,000 from April 18, 2023 until the date of the final payment. Additionally, the organizers are seeking $50,000 in lost profit resulting from the alleged breach of contract. Well, say we know someone no makwa someone or court. Na otwetwe mbem se sankomo yi epija ne homene so etifo. Se wonim dia ne mame mbrobro so kakra fanchiro. Ye wadwuma ko bi e friend Cruise People Limited. Ne omo se omo timi fa manfo no omo de omo gu shipum na omo de omo na mposo no omo gi omani na eye anyomtefo nso hunyum no omo egigi omo ship no mu eni na omo ne eye Black Sherif omo so omo sign a contract se omo de Black Sherif woman de no true shipum che so de ne transhipum wo bonyum amanfo no mu di asa no mo be no mu didi no mu giomani sa wo ship no so na contract no na wo mu ma no $20,000 na so ye video bi no de ba e de bo de ro ka kira amanfo say oh me Black Sherif mu nhia me e wo ye ship yi so na me ba ba gigimani ni aka ho omo say Black Sherif and yes video yamba enu ntinu amanfo anka omo hwe enim so ombeto ticket ombeto bi na se nkasa ye tranship mu ni akwakwagi eni sankofo enyina nto ticket nti e ba na sa na se so omaboka $20,000 inso a Black Sherif to one person this keba nti eni omo akwakosama na wo court so omo dwo musika enye sika no nko a wo si omo buku ye ship no chese amanfo anka omo ship no bebi omo di omo tibetu bebi omo be akotena omo gigi omo hu ni na ka hu ni na no omo boka $18,000 sika no omo gi efi eye Black Sherif for court enji sika no fa mom enu echi kra no omo si interest so $20,000 no omo de ma Black Sherif no eno kra no interest awo sika no awo court nji sika no mom ɛno akyi koraa no sɛ nka wɔn dwumadie ba so a mfa so anka wɔbɛnya no bɛyɛ $50,000 ne akyire saa sika no nyinaa kɔɔto nyima wɔn sika yi na wɔn keka bɔ mu atam sɛ sika twitwiri bie paa akɔ bɛyɛ $100,000 a no wɔn hwɛ sɛ court ɛde saa aka nyinaa bɛgu Black Sheriff tiri so na wɔn agye sɛ sika di ama wɔn nti sɛ wɔn akɔ akɔsama ɛyɛ Black Sheriff for court cruise people they are saying baba well till you create nipa
we are artists and now we are nipa wo bompa ye se nyame sebe obebie kwan ama wo no na senia ejuma wo ye na betu mpon akonenim na wo se hu se ejuma ne level bia so comes with a certain level of responsibility and enyoma wo se wo ya sebe eno betimi aboa a continue se wo jane ne be ye smooth but udu level be na responsibilities so do so na wo hwe na nko ana wo team na wo no obuntimi mboa then that is when you rely on another party sebe omaya cha omakwada resource system ni mu ade we there I think say it was very avoidable. I mean, you see, I ain't Black Sheriff most side here. And knowing them, I don't think so almost you better see anything that because on one assembly they are able to be quiet na sebe ye kan na kogura na eko. But from what I have seen, me share interview Kwame Dazi here with the man. And in some okanu utimi who say this thing was avoidable in so many ways. Now, me crying this conversation was the time I'll say multimedia for by on Babaya broadcaster. Utimi ye video free but 10 seconds video just to say I will be coming can wait. So instead of that video call to tell the man you will do it after the interview, you know, what stopped the artist from doing it? Now, I really don't know. As I said, Black Sheriff side and my see or the other side. But I think say enyoma we no yes and why creative economy now we are trying to build no. Mind you, your industry ma everything there be here corporate sponsorship. You hear the corporate world to also show us a certain love and as a support. Send you be dimu. But yen so kroya se corporate for no any be na ya so ye try your home more disappointment. Because idea and idea it doesn't encourage him to want to put another Ghanaian artist on another time. Because idea bako can was our video now we showing more kind say on trusted Black Sheriff bill. Even if Black Sheriff decides say now or be a video no into they should put the thing back on, what is the guarantee? Or what's a Black Sheriff will show up on the day? And that is a big blow on the industry, no? Because one more mudi sika shemu chese china ubenya biedi and then teammate did no or trust enough to want to do that partnership with us. I say industry no sorry to say we are headed for doom. Because ejuma moya no say be industry haya na can say there is not enough avenues for the artists to make their money back on mudi shame. Entinka events we say na ye book ha na wo ko ha na wo ya ade ye the trust ye timi build this investors trust and answer obi opesa obuki a trust na event organizers trust then they do more with us. The more they do with us, mind you, we don't know who is on that ship or obi who aka say come and do another event for me. Not just a wo tra wo shemu, but the first contract na trust ni we breachy trust bi onwini ho wo Black Sheriff or no one because on trust still say will show up on the D-Day. And now yes so you think you are letting somebody down, you are letting yourself and the fans down because when they go see say your Black Sheriff didn't show up no event anko betimi aye without Black Sheriff nanka Black Sheriff in kind of plans one event like ebia ko betimi dey na drafa ho aye no now on event no the patrons they trust him say oh papa we yes event no now the man has got to let these people down this year because one person did not fulfill their side of the deal. Me one day I am glad for the court. But sabe udi kind of court and just oda be in case no. And I'm hoping so omo dem rabe to their mrada na conversation sika bia we say pay mu na compensation bia they will sort it out. Say be addition ama ye creatives one say ye ka say industry no intertwined and yes creatives kwa na we say bibia come on we also have asset here we say ye say be the entire ecosystem ebenyi. And yes, be creatives one and qua. Meanwhile, what side of the deal? Why na film they are ascending? So how come what side? You know, as I said, you might not even hear from Black Sheriff, but the little things we can do as creatives to ensure say coexistence and I say dependency with the corporate world, any side events, na ebe koso, ama the entire ecosystem, any are supporting ya creatives no, yeah, because who disappoints you, be mind you right now, if there's another person in that business, they see Black Sherif as a not trustworthy person. If this man has the chance to recommend another artist for something, do you think about recommending Black Sherif or even a Ghanaian artist? Because that trust has been breached. What are we doing to ensure that trust they don't have in us? No, we will build it and not destroy it.
Madam say, Mamintie, Kojo King, Kojo.
Asem we de e buy no na enya dia na eyefe. Esan say yenya nim say Black Sherif ogusu a opem ko nanim. Nti ye expect say ne okono. Other things kan adwuma no ho eye contracts say odon sa shekrata say obetimi adi so no sa na mani na say otimi kan. E bampo na say bi e court na say odi bim kra na sa ade na abeka ho no nkomo amanfo adi manfo afa adwin bi afa ho a enti say betimi avoid na nka beboa say yema yenkodu sa empepenso yi ena obia nso do nsa shekrata asia kan hu say mentime ho asintina ye twono ye contract say ne be ye duru ho no na ekodu mrani mu a na ye de ato ho say na o kan we na we kan na ye twono ne nyina de nsa hya ase enti ho no na mra de ato ba bia esese eba eye owura na eye the cruise people omo eye efre abrante ne se omo hia no omo abo omo nkuro omo ka omo nsam nyina en omo atimi approve say bia omo pese omo fine eye Black Sherif omo kire damages aka omo mre bi esese nka ode sa video no ba omo kire sa video no ya de a na eno ne gina omo event ni gina so fapem chese sa video na mba nkenya de event no ebetimi akoso esan say no omo de beton eye omo ticket omo kire eye omo losses sika omo de ko tua deposit omo de ko eco rent cabins in the ship advert omo ko ye wo eye radio station so omo kire ni nyina and finally omo san I cancel event no because omo hwa entimi mboa enti ase omo asem ya atu tokwan mu kakra esanse yenyanti efa na aka ne de omo kodu court wa omo bekire na emom no me issues bi say ba eya na eboa ekwan we bi so na eboa nso ma industry ni timi grow say industry ni be grow a enye se ye tonyom no ye ton ye bo his songs ye ko stage so ye tutu kwan ma no ye collaborations ne nko a we nso ka ho emran sensem ne ade no so ye fan ye betimi afa so de asua ade enti say ba ya ne ye pese etimi ko na ye hwese ne process ne be ko ye wi a event organizer obua na interest say abrante ne ye wi na wode na ba enti abrante na nyumtuni ni di bem ebia Black Sherif also na say o ye wi enti also di for na na say otua na otua sani ebe ye na ense na ho enti event organizers na omunyo omadwuma yi a na omo nso mu di akire no omasua say artists nso na omunyo omadwuma yi a na omo so asia fi say sani aye bo artists so bo no event organizers ni bebre nso no omunyo omniema yi ombetimi no wa hye nkrata afei na omo busa niema eni omo nkrata mu eya mostly no artists ni bebre nso ma mekasa etimi momu pa de eya na mepese anka etimi kokot ho but akoye Ghana de onum say obi befre na wa sere no apacho yenye ni fiasem ye ni fiasem so a ni ehia ne say investor no ni sika wa hwe no ne sabeka ene say obi na betwa Black Sherif do wo eskafo na mfofo bebre ni yo sure say ebia ekobubo na ombetimi afre no ya de atua ma no but ye hwese bibia be se ne be ya investors omani beje so ombekoso a invest in industry mu na artists no so no mani age se ombe adwuma na ankoye se obi time ana se bibi edimachi a pamo enti ye hwese bibia ebeko so wano
Me da say Kojo well memra na say this particular issue I know so eda hodum say di akotene maybe minimum adwin check akra na yen na yen so de so
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
Digital and on your smartphone. The radio is hot.
What on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. Pressing in the bum for to not see entertainment.
Sa pepe akasma be dunsu na no na bo na chese esma be dunsu na esi etimi man emusu na ba kwa ambesi e korra na agi adwenche kakra fi kujo king honum se nitile kweri pa Ohima Mercy na Ohima Mercy gospel nyumtini me assure say onim yes boss mem say August or the Tahila experience what they brain why crowd we siesie ho wo twen wo hwe say Tahila ebeba na Tahila yi na ebe no Ohima nam no di nkomo no kasa no ye interviews na ba kwa ababebo mo say those who take selfies during worship don't respect God. And pacho who kwa sorry na ye worshiper aya ufafo now we try selfie. I'm just asking you me bisao mpacho say see tuntum eurade ye so de eurade na utwa selfie me eurade ana aya utwa selfie me eurade Ohima Mercy say mo amoyesa ni nyina no enchire obuo enchire nidie mo amoyesa no mummu eurade. You don't respect God. Why do you go to church and we are doing worship and you are taking selfies? Are you guilty of that? Do you take selfies? Okwa aswadia worship no. Ohima Mercy pa. Say mamu cha selfie. C'est pas nyame honhom konkrun asode na si form na wodi afi na wayere ho na se we twa selfie asemen kra ni He lives in me. Ohima Mercy. And I'm sure you're ready for Tahila experience as well. What's it this time? They call you all dope. Sir? Hallelujah. Mencha selfie.
I surrender all unto you.
Me de mekra. Me ni pedua. Brana betna mi mu papa. Ohima Mercy no. Osimo kwa so the worship na we twa selfie. Umbunyame. Sa? Wayeta hila atoso ya mpre dunie afidie 10th anniversary Why dear? August 13, 2023, Tahila Experience or Hima Mercy. I'm sure you're ready. And this time around, you go with your phones and take selfies. Nyadi audio phone back kwa kocha selfie bia. Oh, TV more. TV more. Ah, yeah, my first Sunday gospel program yo. That's what it is. Hallelujah. Kojo King. Okwa sodia odi phone kucha selfie na.
David.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your worshiper.
David.
Uncha selfie.
Nya.
And you know him I mess ya.
Oh, me dey ya doing 5,000%.
So I'm respect God.
David, I'm respect.
Oh, but say God cry me so say ba na nko ha nko nim say selfie dey sisi I dey aba jale. Nkanya me cry be chale you guys take me selfie.
And say your point sorry now watch Nyankopon gate na no na no tra.
Nyame, I mean disrespect to God. That's what you say.
Yeah, even they buy a normal setting one. Untimi nkogina ohina ni ma na boss. Emphasis here what office. Na ye adwuma na no you phone. Na o twa selfie. It doesn't show respect. Okoye sa wo adwuma pani ani ma wan hwa ye be fire.
So sabre no ye sori ewrade.
Sabre no ye bia adwuma a wo ye te se bia wo ye adwuma. Sabre ye mra okọ asori se wote Kristo sumase na wote senia omama ne ani omama mrete a sa mra ne nyemra ye di sa adwuma.
Enye se ye worship ye tuntum ewrade ye kamfo ewrade. Satan na obetwa worship. Obetwa selfie.
Dabi say ye sorry nyame a ebra ye tunu mu a osoro asane aba fam a ye nyame a ye uhia adwene no se wodi besi ono nkoto so because a spiritual exercise and your physical exercise, so it needs attention. And at the same time,
we want to capture the moment.
Exactly.
We want to capture the moment. We want to document the moment. We want to document the moment.
Oh,
and we'll be painting a boasero or Jimmy Bagua in the afternoon.
And they know, a barefoot and your mentino. Most of the churches, almost extremely, almost cover their church service.
Yeah.
There are two platforms on any other. And you say, we na per se who some moment no na be outside a replicate here. But me alcohol no could track video no wash.
Selfie no eje for any say wo de camera na kire wa wo so. Wa wo phone na okuta na wa wo twa ho. And eno no hima mercy say yes sorry ewrade sa abre na hum konkron sane. Yes sorry ewrade e kruntum ewrade e kamfo ewrade na wa you phone na wo twa ho no. Say
nyame
Nyankopon.
And yes, because you lose focus. The moment if I find away you phone say snapper no akọ no ahwehwe filters aye kama no asan page down sa Any all Timmy Moo. Oh, you lose focus. You lose focus. So I dream back video now we channel baby out there to say Instagram say TikTok and Emma unyasa mood nene a drink runner so to me this yankopon and a lot of things are ama your service na sorry near money biya basa and then pom okwa sorry near bonumana light to call for who say hey no biya madum as a senior ya twe honhom na free omo ho te sakoye se keyboard ni ho drums ni ho guitar ni ho light ni ho microphone ni ho a yentimi nsori nyame me wa no ente sa we ye niam e be kan ho a eboa ye ma osom no eye simple
enti sisi ano phone abeka ya babra ho ya brabo ho
yes
enti yenti ase enso se selfie you document capture the moment in your car.
Yes, I say documentation, but even the phone, our brain useful. Me sure say, Sanko for even when we fear mpo. Ya wanyama bi omo ya. Say time no untimi ntwa. O the phone beto. Eti assurance who do one more.
This time and it for pacho we dey asem kan. Man hia na majimanu. And I say am for dakura wo mu twa de. Say omu dakro mu twa.
Omu dakro.
Bibia ye bia ye twa. Enti ya sori awrade ne atwa. Eno nso no eno na monti ase.
Say mo da mu twai. Onye obi a woye sa adwuma bia wo de kwagisika. Uju twa no twa na utwa no kra no utwa yeden. Ubon so tena na akoda bonten. Ti sa na mani nyina ye enema eka ho a emwan. Ye nka se mentwa. But ye were times bia so for preachy be up say utwa na say niema bi koso asori ye niema ye interesting fan bi ni ade wetumi atwa enu nti na omode bebre na ade CCTV ni niema to ho a omo record church service
we there me so there I say na me ne ohima nya adwen bi sa baba dem am kotili su na me nim se kojo we wi a
enti de ye nyina ye twa no ya document no ye wi de to ebi asori YouTube
me am pese twa ma de me am pese twa ma de me am pese twa ma de me mpa asori de bia
any how the overlusu
Mati
the spiritual
Matilinka kakra tili mintio
Munti me sheye worship time and mostly the spirit is we want to capture the spirit moving now. We want to document the spirit that is moving now and walk on. I think so right now because of the nature or the introduction of technology into even the church itself, ama aye is simple for somebody to want to be on their phone all the time whilst they are in church. One example, your phone says, see about Bible about phones so more. Obu sorry, ne quotation pastor ni giving you on your phone so.
Yeah.
And the the Bible is close to the camera.
Yeah.
One also or once.
But so phone create you tablet.
You see? You see?
Oh, you see technology, you see,
and whilst they are there,
and
their money is difficult. They say whilst they are in the church, they are streaming live on Facebook. And whilst they are there, sometimes we can go on Facebook and share so that your friends that don't go to church will also see. But Facebook say also your video we try real quick.
I mean, to perform
exactly.
All of you take
selfie and share.
Since your light or kind of thing.
Your touch.
Your touch on.
Your touch on.
Now, we're switching the touch on. We are taking selfies for God too. And also, so we say disrespect.
Amasa culture now, it was hard to come into the church, I become part of the church, which is where people don't know where to draw the line, But I agree. I think she made what she said very specific. During worship time is the moment that you connect, your spirit connect with God. There are so many times in the church service you have the liberty to do whatever you want. Praise this time, crowd. Put me the camera. TikTok challenge now. Oh, when you say TikTok, some church or TikTok challenge. You are sorry. What you are saying? You can do all that, but in the moment of worship, when you were radio or hona usoni wa mani hone hona wasa ububu na nyame uso bi awetie enyo hona wo ko captain nyame say nyame pose na me you now sorry I say you get it. There is so much.
So who can be about go on Facebook, we streaming live near the idea. Sorry, share the link in yes. Now sorry na yes idea.
Oh when you get it.
So yeah share link near the idea and also to say joking to say be a more supporting your market. Any people who are even typing comments and liking and all those things. We're also in the worship movement.
And you know,
oh, the spirit is in me. Maybe an independent at that moment, or person like the idea na fan or person also type comment because you need na and
they say preaching. We say what free worship about preaching.
No, I'm still the same worship now. I'm saying that because at the end of social media, so you're more Twitter, name Facebook, ni idea, one more streaming. Man, for so me say worship now for me. Yeah, so can't I comment? I don't make comment here.
Okay, so you streaming on online now.
Yeah.
Omo ntimi ma so ye wo gidie say.
Yeah, cry your horn and family I mean ntimi comment.
Okay, enti ye wo gidie say bi mu abonte enti say ye ka say share the na wo wote ade nanim na oh yeah no there why do you go online again because we enjoy the life
no omo kwa share no omo no omo san so every physical online kwa share no
no all leading no am say directive ni say
exactly
mon kwa share
yeah.
So that person can also be wrong because that moment you know yeah was in the case of Ohima Dioye na ya who leader na oh yeah worship na wa say jina say asori man form phone Enko Facebook,
they do that.
Then you are wrong.
They do that all the
it's
time.
It's a mistake.
All the time.
Worship time.
Yeah, all the time. Share the link. Let's. The idea of that is that saying to me, you physically so fear do sorry. We are sharing the link. And to me say, I mean, me were online, me show online. Worship ne koso am comment oja because sabi oja ni bia ye dey agba be fear me wo ho
that's perfect.
And you know who shares the link to wo mo church ho na so for be ka share the link how ma share na me am if you ka share the link am saying that share the link
so both the pastor, the worship minister and the church members obia no etimi yam from
okay so mami musa I mean Chile odie say only Ohima nya adwen this whole thing about just abia baby am gina say okay well
yes.
And me capturing the moment, that particular situation, me try selfie, no. Na me record wa bibisa no. Me who say bia me bu nyankopon enim tie bia. But Ohima says that enim tie Kojokin say yes or no ejan say wo their own support to
okay, me say in that moment of worship which was specific no. I would prefer say sorry them no you connect with the Lord in a special way.
But that's what Ohima can which means you support Ohima.
Yes, but you see it also defeats that conversation because there is a cameraman on also sorry at that worship time stream you.
That is his service.
What if I'm also a content creator and I'm documenting that moment?
What
content? No, but in this case, Minya Ohima Mercy is referring to content creators or about say I mean Obia wo som.
Yes.
Who ye juma me so say omo mo ye juma na different. Omo mo ye juma different. But what we say yes we hodom say particularly and specifically say oba be so oba be sorry awurade oba be tuntum awurade na sabre no utwa self eno ho asem no ka.
I don't support the act but I also don't have any problem with it. Because now the introduction of phones and technology in the church now we haven't drawn the line. The whole time there was a time in the church service phone that Bible so for physical Bible
yes. And no saying nyina no emwa because phone e wo distractions
exactly
obe hu ana WhatsApp message aba na Facebook di aba ni nyina ma wo nya attention
send obi message or say I'm in church I'll just
send me a picture or say send me a picture you are in church or say send me a picture we try selfie of the sofa in church the preacher was powerful ni nyina the lines have been crossed.
But that's technology, Anna.
Exactly.
Which is why we have to make room for some of these things, Anna.
Exactly. Yeah, now we encourage technology in the church. What you say? And so now you have to deal with the burden that comes with all of those things. When you say everything has its positive and negative, but once you are willing to accept technology in the church, you must also be ready to deal with the other things.
But I mean, in all seriousness, even though na make about it was just for conversation purpose. In all seriousness. Say my sorry them say me kwa kotuntum rade me kwa sorry rade I think I'll put my phone in that particular time of worship, no dear. Yeah. Because I think that kind of story now, him was specific. When we are worshiping we are worshiping God. It is disrespectful at that time to be more like fidgeting with your phones, selfies, videoing and stuff. Concentrate on I think that in all seriousness, me feel say sorry brenu dua fafon to nchen. That I mean worship time now because I brain now here odi say erade. I'm sure you are appreciating, acknowledging the omnipotent of God. And that moment adabraka. And comedian and edimo but catch him pass a bia makwa na sa time there because me the phone betonche. I don't need that for anything.
Yeah, but be our call some so me new phone. O court went to me new phone could try a phone to silence fire see and so they said they normal.
Yeah.
And at the ABS technology, the church, they are not away from it.
Yeah.
Also call screens to her.
Yeah.
Who project it into they are using it.
Yeah.
And we to know more on what channels. So person could try go and cut and cry a professional. Not posting nafa all the time and but so you're live now and yet a man you might be receiving phones cry say you timini who didn't come up.
Bano Joe, closing remarks now for Bano Hima Mercy Asema Wakano. Say or sorry everybody you worshiping Yame. Now where you phone now with yourself is video or say disrespect to God. Yeah. And Chirebu Mama Nyasa.
My brother Nina so Minyami. One me high name in Paji. Hina me hopo.
Make out say 13th of August. Ohima Mercy the Tehila experience in the bro. I know you're sorry.
I surrender all unto you.
Oh, go and surrender to the Lord Almighty. He lives in us. Yes, sir. Okay, Yanko. Tilly, you know the chat okra.
Mechia the Santrophy band omupenyi Emmanuel for and then a birthday. Happy birthday to him. Yeah. Happy birthday to him. Panyamisha ni bebrena. Afisa say no omo the Santrophy band take over the world of music. Happy birthday to him. Pa.
Okay. All right. Kodo.
Yeah, ade atomani menua baako afrimu.
Oh.
Nti oyesdi eni nti ochina ene ne yawada ena ye kra na chi ewo achemase.
Oh, okay.
Nti abusuafo a omutie Peace FM mo amwon kran ne mo amwo achemase nyina ochina ene ewukuada ne yawada na yenua Kwasidazi ye pene kra bre. Nti adofo mra na nyina yenka ye humom na yensisi enua.
That's it. That's good, King. Be kind. Now, in Kano. Tilly Kueni Pa, a studio no I'm saying, na omoboy, a brasso, yes, sorry, so na niakano. A constable Jimmy Dio, Dian Kind, Kwame Wane, ni team no omo dia constable bro, the Abre Salaman Spain till time, she Jimmy Dio, the Brea, Madame say, Peter Scott on social media helping to stream everything live for us. And, Madam Dihu messenger no Mia Kwesi Abuaje, I am still your darling. Bidimaniche Jumedie. Want to become a call?
Make it